What you're looking at right here is my smuggling ship. Well, what you're looking at right now is actually a mess, but I'm hoping to build a Lego smuggling ship. Hopefully it looks better than my blueprints, but let's see if we can turn this mess into a smuggling ship. Trying to build the shape of a ship has ended up being harder than I expected. When I think about it, it feels like there's curves coming from every direction. So trying to get something like this to look like this in a organic way is not easy. I started with building the general shape that looks somewhat good in my brain. All I really have built is this middle section, so everything is obviously just floating. So all I really have right now is just this middle piece, which is basically nothing. Not taking too long to get to this point. It's only dark now, but finally have the pieces connected. They're not just floating in the ether. So this is maybe starting to look like a suitable hole that minifigures can use to smuggle rum across the kingdoms. I think they'd be happy with this, except for the gaping hole on the side. I got the shape locked in. Now it's time for some speed building. My main goal with this ship is to make it a fantasy-based ship. So I want to add a lot of features to give it personality. So I have a little table with a map, a compass, and of course rum for the captain because, well, you need rum to drive a ship. At least that's what pirate history has taught me. Also, I wanted to add a chimney and a fireplace, which I know is not common of a ship, but this is a fantasy-based ship, so we can't just limit ourselves to reality. We gotta branch off into the other world and add personalities that might not fit with your typical historical ship. You can see the chimney coming off the side, so definitely want to build on that later. And there's a balcony in the back for the captain to get away from his crew because his crew can be pretty annoying sometimes. Smugglers aren't always the most fun to be around. I've also decided to name the ship the Red Dragon, so we're putting a little red dragon on the front so people know that this is the notorious red dragon. And of course, one of the core features of this ship is its smuggling features. So hidden within a compartment in the hull of the ship are the specialty forbidden drinks of the kingdom, like dragonberry wine. You've got rum hollow, rum, and just a mixture of other wonderful beverages throughout the kingdom that are going to be well hidden in the compartment of this ship so that the constable and, of course, his men go unaware that there's a lot of goodies hiding in this little ship. A couple other features that I'm adding are these candles and these lanterns that are defying gravity. We're adding a little garden box because the captain likes to wake up and smell the flowers. We're adding this box of weapons, and of course we have some fake goods to fool the kingdom guards. Here it is, the Red Dragon, the smuggling ship. I'm not sure how we got from the messy sketch to this, but here we are, one brick at a time, and it finally came together. One of the things that I learned from this build is in order to give something personality and make it feel like it's fantasy, is playing with strong colors like the dark red, the gold, the dark blues, overlaying that on the dark wood really gave it character, and it makes it feel unique and different. It feels like this ship has a story to tell, and maybe it does have a story to tell. Maybe we need to give it a story. But here it is again, the Red Dragon.